Smart people, when they are in charge, are obsessed by innovation because they want to reinvent themselves. But new people, young people, should be obsessed by innovation because this is a way to access. This is the only way, when you're not a player, not an insider, to enter into the game and to succeed. To disrupt the insider, to become part of the game. I mean, if I'm here today, it's just because I wanted to change a lot of things and I decided to innovate and take my risk in political life. I never asked for the permission to do so. And guess what? Even when I tried to get some advice from the insiders of this game, the first advice was, you should wait a little bit. At a point of time, it will be for you. But not now. Never follow this kind of advice. So, if you want to do it, if you want to change this world, if you want to change your country, if you believe in your innovation, in your project, just make it feasible, just create, just dare, and just do it right now. That's about innovation. And that's part of the answer for this continent and this country. Take your risk. Take your risk. I mean, it seems to be a joke, but it's serious. I mean, there is no one model or one recipe to succeed in politics, in economy, in culture, and so on. I think the first thing is to be sincere and to take the part of your own risk. There is no success without being a risk taker. No success. If you just want to follow a model, another model, or a recipe, you can be happy. You can succeed as an employee, you can have a very beautiful life. But if you want to be a leader, if you want to create, if you want to be a business leader and so on, you have, in a certain way, to be a front runner. So you have to take your risk. Never stop at the first failure. Because when you try, you fail. You can fail. If you don't fail, you become dangerous for yourself. It's just because it means it will happen. So be obsessed by the potential failure, but always learn for your own failures. But when you fail, it's not so important. I failed a lot of time. I failed in different fields. I didn't want to become a politician. I didn't want to even become president. I mean, it's just, I think the main reason is probably first because I learned from my failures and because too many people told me it was impossible. So the job, I think our job, governments, business angels and so on, is to reduce the cost of failure for people like you. But for you, accept to fail. And third, never believe that your success can just be your success. If you don't have a vision which is sustainable for everybody around you, you are making a mistake. Your generation of leaders in economy, in politics and so on, will be a generation of leaders with a vision.
I like that, you know. Many times people ask me this question about me sharing my failures with them. And I always say, just like the president said here, yes, to share the failures is one thing. What's more important is lessons learned from failures. You know, in business, it's not a linear journey. In entrepreneurship, you definitely have ups and downs. So failure is given in business, but you need to bounce back, resilience, learn from it, and make sure you don't repeat such failures again.